Hey, how are you? Shelly, I hope you are doing much better than the last time I talked to you. Welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Not you giving me gifts. Girl, thank you. Shay, hey. Welcome, everyone. Happy Tuesday. We're almost to Christmas Eve. Come on now. Everybody excited for Christmas? Ready to find out the truth if you're on the nice list or the naughty list. Which will it be? Confession is good for the soul. Welcome in, everyone, and happy Tuesday. So glad to be on live with my tribe. I'm on the tired list, honey. Yes, but you've been through it this week. You have been through it. Welcome everyone in. Happy Tuesday. So excited to be live with my tribe. As everybody's coming in, I just want to say welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Tuesday. Happy Christmas Eve. And please like, share, and follow. And again, I'm so glad that all of you are here tonight. I'm so happy to be back on live. I was in Miami last week, y'all. Yes. Hey, Jessica. Welcome. Yes, welcome to everyone. All right, so is everybody on the nice list or the naughty list? Be honest. Hey, Angie, how are you, Blue Eyes? Welcome, welcome. So glad everyone is here. Hey, Montana, how are you? Yes, you see Blue Eyes. How is everyone? Listen, let's not be quiet in this chat, okay? Montana says she's exhausted. 'Tis the season, right? How is everyone this Tuesday? Welcome, 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 Stella Lynn. Hey, welcome. Listen, to all the new people that are here tonight, thank you. Thank you for joining my live. Listen, it's a great time here. I got a great group of people here. 'Tis the season, it's got to go. Amen. It's been a long day, for real. FGR and Teresa, hey, in the house. Welcome. It has been a long day, and I'll tell you, it's been a long week. Welcome, Ace. As exciting as the week is, and all the festivities, within my circle of people, I've had a lot of loss. So I've had people who have lost children and lost fathers. So this week has been a lot of loss. Again, me and my sister's first Christmas without both of our parents. But thank you. Love the hat. Listen, I got so much hair in, I had to cut the back of the hat. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Still looks good. Yes, so Tanisa, welcome. Yeah, a lot of loss this week. It's been, Just on my way home today, I got a text. Hey, Travis, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Penny Marshall 13, welcome to you. Everybody, welcome to my live. Hello, hello. I just want to say thank you, Tanisa. I just want to say that this is a great group of people here. You can say anything you want in the comments as long as you're nice. Hey, Jules. And listen, this tribe of people, incredible. Hey, Amanda, who's ever fishing Rose. Welcome, all of you. So, yes, a lot going on. Listen, it's Christmas week. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Like, where did time go? Where did 2025 go? I do not know. But welcome, Debbie. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the shares and the follows. I'm glad when it's over, Angie said. Hey, I still work tomorrow and only off on Christmas, Montana. I have Christmas Eve I have Christmas Day and the day after off. I am going to work a half a day tomorrow and then rush home and bake cookies and prepare dinner. So, part work and then part work, you know. Welcome, Dana. Hey, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. So, a lot of fun stuff going on, though. Last week, I was in Miami, Florida for the first time in my life. Got to see the ocean. I put my feet in ocean waters for the first time in my life. It was amazing. I know, I'm so sorry, Montana. When I tell you the time went so fast, and girl, I thought, oh, I'm gonna video all this. Girl, I didn't. My phone was away half the time. But trust and believe, I'll be back. I will be back. Yes. Well, hey, Robin. Good to see you, good friend. Yes, in Montana next time for sure. But I had a great time in Miami. And we got back this week. And then, like I said, coming back within my work circle, I've had a lot of loss and a lot of grief this week. And that's been trying because it hits close to home, you know, with the loss of our parents, me and my sisters over the last year. But, you know, for every time there is a season, and not that I try to get biblical or scriptural or spiritual in here, but, you know, the Bible does say for every time there's a season, and I do believe that. There is a time to mourn, and then when that time is over, there's a time to have joy again. So I try to always hold on to that, and knowing that grief doesn't last forever, you know. And I'm going to talk about something coming up real exciting, and also talk about grief not lasting forever here in just a few moments. But again, let's get everybody in here. How's your week going? How's everybody's week going? Ready for Christmas? Gifts are wrapped. Cookies are made. Pure blood Leviticus. I hope and pray pure blood. You're not talking Leviticus to me, honey. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're bringing up Leviticus, you can't take out a piece. You got to eat the whole. And I guarantee you, the people who bring out the piece will choke on the whole. So that's all I'm going to say about Leviticus, okay? But welcome, honey. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Leviticus, exclamation point, honey. It always, death, please. Pure blood, you need to go back and read the whole Bible, okay? Don't just read that chapter, read the whole Bible, okay? Yeah, read the ministry of Jesus Christ and then come back and let's have a conversation. Okay? Because, yeah, you don't got a clue, honey. Welcome, Mitchell. And listen, pure blood's on my nerves. And read it. Pure blood, let me tell you something. Pure blood, hear me out, okay? Read it on live. If you're going to go by that scripture and pick out that little piece, Mr. Pureblood, or, you know, keyboard warrior, the artist formerly known as Coward, hear me out. If you're going to point out Leviticus, you can't just take out that little piece. You got to read the whole thing. Okay? And I guarantee you're guilty of more than one thing in there. So, whatever cross you're trying to crucify me on, honey, you're going on the same cross. You're just going to hang next to me. Okay? But listen, if we're going to be hanging on crosses, rest assured, I'm going to be the better looking one. Okay? So, that's enough of pure blood because, yeah, he's not going to ruin my vibe today, and I can't handle the Levitical. The people that point out that, it just cracks me up. Listen, I went to Bible school. I went to Bible college. Are you kidding me? Don't bring up Leviticus to me, honey. Listen, I can quote that book chapter to chapter. And while you're coming for the splinter in mine, listen, I got a whole hour live to pull out the log in your eye if you want to go there. But back to exciting news. Yes, get a monitor. I am going to try to nominate Blue Eyes to be my monitor if she will be my moderator in here going forward because, yeah, people like him, they just wreck my nerve. And I'm not going to allow them to get the best of me here when I'm with my great people. Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate it because, yes. Yeah, as of late, they're just coming out the woodwork. But I got news for them. Ain't nothing going to stop me. Ain't no comment. Ain't no individual. Listen, they will not stop me. All right, Angie, I'm going to get you in here. You will be my moderator, and thank you so much. But to everybody who's new to my live, I want to welcome you. I just enjoy sharing my life with you all and this great group of people, this wonderful group that follows me and joins my live. Welcome, lovely earth. And creating a safe space for people to not have to deal with pure blood, but to just come and be their authentic self and not worry about stuff like that. I do apologize. But yeah, just coming and being your true self. We just chat. We have a good time. Sometimes laughter, sometimes tears. Welcome, Casey Champs. Thank you for joining. Yeah, and it's not about, listen, I'm not here to judge you whether you're gay, straight, evangelical, Jewish, whatever your religion, your ethnicity, your culture. I'm not here about all that. Just you be you and allow me to be me. And that's simply how I live. Welcome, Melissa Ray. So we're about 15 minutes into the live, and my really, really, really exciting news, welcome Trish, is on January 30th, I am getting married to my beloved. Yes. So you have Bay. I am so excited. Me and my fiance, we will be getting married on January 30th. So excited. But I will tell you, thank you so much. Thank you. All mine. Those are mine, God-given. Those are my eyes. I was asked today by a patient in my clinic if I had contacts in. I said, nope, those are all mine. But thank you so much. But yes, I am getting married next month. But on that topic, I do want to tell you that, sometimes when you are happy and you're succeeding in life, and not that you're trying to be boastful, but you're just living your best life. Welcome, little bit, which is what I do. I'm living my best life, and I want to share my journey with those around me. It took me a lot to get here. I walked literally through hell and back to get where I'm at. So I do want to share my journey with others. But when you do that, some people, their jealousy creeps up, and their unhappiness within their own life situation, their own self, their own lack of self-worth, self-love, their unhappiness within their own life and relationships, it creeps up and it manifests itself. And so I'm cautioning you, and I made a post about first things first in the year 2026, you have to really start to guard yourself. I love my haters, my favorite fan club. Exactly. You have to start to guard yourself against those people and don't allow what they say and don't allow what they do to take root. Nobody's going to steal my joy, let me tell you. Nobody is going to destroy my relationship. Nobody's going to break up my home. Nobody's going to diminish my self-love, my self-worth. No one's going to minimize my journey or my experience because I refuse to let them. But definitely know that they will creep up. And listen, the haters are always going to hate. And I've said that from the very first live. The haters will hate, and I just let them hate. And eventually they'll learn to appreciate. They will. But again, welcome, Mr. Loverboy, and welcome everyone to my live. Happy Tuesday, and Merry Christmas to everyone. If you're not celebrating Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa. If you don't celebrate anything at all, Happy Tuesday. But yes, we are here tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve. For those who celebrate, very excited. I went yesterday and bought everything to bake cookies tomorrow. So I work a half a day tomorrow and then I'm going to bake cookies. And very excited about that. Yes, happy everything. Yes. You want I'm making chocolate chip cookies and sugar cookies. And then one batch of chocolate chip with walnut because that is my favorite. Yes, so it's been a minute since I've made cookies. I went and bought cookie cutters today. I got a piping bag for the icing, and I'm very excited. Yes. So is anybody else getting their baking going? Is anybody traveling for the holidays? Anybody have any fun traditions they want to share? And listen, I'm very transparent in my live. Any questions you have, any comments, I'm very much an open book, transparent, honest, so you can ask away. Yeah, Shelly Smiles had some major dental stuff done this week, so she's not eating much of anything. And Angie, glad that you get to go to her mom's. That's awesome. On Christmas Eve, I will be having my soon-to-be father-in-law over for dinner. And Christmas Day, I will be making a breakfast casserole, opening gifts with the love of my life, and just chilling at home. Yes. I will be seeing my daughter and my daughter-in-law right after Christmas. Yeah. So, hard to believe 2026 is coming up quick. Coming up fast. So listen, any questions, any comments, anybody got any topics they want to talk about? You have anything you want to ask me, please. Again, I'm transparent. I'm an open book. You can ask anything. Yeah, nothing wrong with a small Christmas, huh? It definitely, your traditions and your dynamics of holidays change through seasons of life. My sisters and I have lost both of our parents over the last year. And so yeah, it's a lot of transition and change. Welcome 0014. Comments, questions, welcome Sam. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? Anything coming up? Anything exciting? Any questions? Open book here. What's everyone having for dinner? I am hungry, I will tell you. Yes, Shelley, there is a part sometimes where you feel guilty for not continuing certain traditions. This past Thanksgiving has definitely felt different. Christmas is feeling different, but I do have a mindset that it's a new beginning and change is good and new traditions can be made. Um, and sometimes that transition though is difficult. Just figuring it all out, and holidays were a big thing within our family unit. So the meal, the gift, the whole getting together was a big deal. So to not have that, and it does feel very different. Yeah, they were a huge part of our lives. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody got anything they want to share? Any questions? Any comments? Is there something you're hoping you get for Christmas? Listen, I love to give. It is very much difficult a lot of times for me to tell people what I want. I'm very much a giver. That's my love language. But it's hard for me sometimes to tell people what I want. We did have a secret Santa at my work this week though, and I'll tell you, they went above and beyond and beyond and beyond and then some more beyond. Yeah. So yes. Yes, thinking of those moments. It was today I was having photos printed of our mom and dad in 8x10, and I'm going to frame them and put them on chairs at my wedding. And yeah, just seeing the photos and selecting them to be printed, it's surreal still. It didn't seem real that I was printing these photos, to put in place of them in their literal physical body at my wedding. But, I will tell you that Father's Day of 2024, my dad and I had a very heart-to-heart. And my dad was not, and my sisters can attest, my dad was not much of a softie. He didn't have deep conversations. He wasn't sentimental and in general. But him and we went out for Father's Day in 2024, prior to his passing, just 3 months before he passed. And I took him to breakfast, oxygen, wheelchair and all, and we had a real heart to heart. And there were things that we needed to clear up. But one thing he said to me was, "I'm so sad that I will not be able to see the weddings, plural." Now, at that time, my daughter was planning to get married. So his granddaughter. So I had said to him, well, I know, my daughter Adriana's getting married, but I said, what other weddings are you talking about? And he said, I'm sad that I won't get to see yours. And at that point in my life, I told him, I said, Dad, that's never going to happen. It's just not in the cards for me. It's not working out. Relationships are not working out. It's been a problem. And he told me, he said, it is going to happen. And he said, you will meet that one person and you will know and you will get married again. And here I am over a year later, and I'm getting married January 30th. So again, never lose hope. Never lose hope. And I'm so grateful for that conversation. And I'll tell you, with that whole thing, he had asked my mother for several weeks for me. He wanted to have coffee and breakfast with his son one more time. And he had begged and begged. And me, selfishly, I didn't want to take him out. I had to carry oxygen out. They had a time limit. I had to get a wheelchair and a walker and get him into the restaurant and then get him back into the car and get him back home. And so it was a lot. And so I told him initially I wasn't going to take him. But I took him, and we were able to have such an amazing conversation. And I may have shared before, but I always felt like I was a disappointment to our dad because he had 5 daughters and just one son. And his one son ended up being this queen. And so I never was, welcome Tyrone, I never was into hunting and cars and all the stuff that he was into, and I felt like I was a disappointment to him. But in that conversation, he shared with me, he said, you were never a disappointment. It's just that my generation, we didn't know how to handle gay people. We didn't know what to do with a man who had feminine traits or characteristics. Like, we just didn't know what to do with that. That was new for him. But he assured me that he accepted me wholeheartedly. So that whole thing was just a divine moment in time that I'm forever grateful for. Yeah. So sorry to get on that little sad rant, but it is a blessing. Welcome, Mary. Welcome, welcome. Merry early Christmas and all of the amazing happy holidays to everyone, whatever it is you celebrate or don't. I wish you just a happy and amazing day all the way around. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, start having an amazing day right now. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, it is. And I'm on this healing journey, and so sometimes I feel like when I share these stories, it's the balm over the scar. It just helps a little bit, another layer of that healing. So it is good, very good to share, and that I'm at a place where I can share. Absolutely. Yeah, and so getting those pictures printed today, that was quite a, I don't know, it was surreal. It's like, wow, I'm printing photos to put in place of my parents really being there in body at my wedding, but I know they'll be there in spirit, and I know they're happy and excited and rejoicing, and I'm happy about that as well. So, again, welcome to everyone who's joining. I appreciate everyone so very much. I cannot tell you how wonderful. Yes, they will see us. Thank you, Andy. They will. Yeah, I'm very excited. Welcome everyone into live. Happy Tuesday. This amazing tribe of people here who are so wonderful and join me week after week. Yeah, just getting together and sharing hearts, sharing lives, sharing. Welcome, Optimus Prime. So fun things in Miami. We got to take a boat out with the captain for 2 hours. It was amazing. So I'm 48 years old, and I just, for the very first time last week, tipped my toes in ocean water for the very first time. So my trip to Miami was a major bucket list thing for me. Are you Billy Nally? I'm not sure what that means, Optimus. What is Billy Nally? But the trip there was amazing. I mean, my first time in Florida, first time in the ocean. It was a wonderful. Welcome, Mimi. We had great Caribbean food. My fiance and I, we got tattoos. He got a cross on his wrist, and I got a Playboy bunny on my butt cheek. Very, very much Brian's style. But it was just such an amazing time. We had such an amazing time. So I'm very excited to go back. I'm very excited to go back. Yes. So, love traveling. Love traveling. We're looking at where we'll be going next year. Him and I have made a commitment to travel at least twice a year. Yes, the palm trees. As soon as the airplane landed and I seen those palm trees, it was just amazing. And to be there and it be 80 degrees in December was wild. Billy Beniali was a band boy. Oh, well, no, I'm not them, but my name's Brian, and I'm glad that you're here. Welcome, Theo. Millie Vanilli a little bit. Listen, so I'm gonna take my hair down tomorrow, I believe, before I start baking cookies. Um, kind of look like them. Well, thank you. They must be a great looking person. So thank you, Optimus. If you get a chance, send me a picture of what they look like. I'm curious to know. And thank you. But yeah, this hair I think I'm gonna take down tomorrow. This is my vacation hair. But I'm probably gonna take it down and let my hair rest and relax before my wedding. And I do believe for the wedding, I'm probably just gonna wear a wig with a man bun. So it's a little easier maintenance. This is a lot to handle. Um, showering and sleeping and putting a cap on and all that. So I think for the wedding, I will probably be wearing a wig. Oh, you know it's true. Yes, Milli Vanilli, honey. Girl, you know it's true. Oh, so you're saying I look like Milli Vanilli. Okay, listen. Yes, yes. Listen, I love them. And when they came out, they were everything for me. Milli Vanilli was everything for me. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. And they are very handsome gentlemen. So I'm just gonna say, they got that little spice, as I do. But yes, thank you so much. Yes, well, thank you. I really, really do appreciate you. Anyone have any comments? Anything they want to talk about, discuss? Music, life, food, culture, holidays? What's up? What's up? You are allspice and nice. Well, there are some people who would disagree with the nice part, but thank you, Shelly. And definitely the spice part. Welcome, Michelle and Mullet King. Um, yes. Yes. Angie said, I'm nice to a point. I hear you. I hear you. Yes. Listen, I found myself at the airport being so irritable. We had a layover on the way home. We flew from Miami to LaGuardia, New York, and LaGuardia to Detroit. That flight from LaGuardia to Detroit was delayed multiple times. Crowded, packed airport, nowhere to sit. Early flight, well, late flight, actually, I'm sorry, a late flight. And it was just a lot, and people were just on my nerves. Let me tell you, people don't have situation awareness. They're walking around so much like this, and they just walk right into you. Now, I'm seconds from taking the phone out their hand and smashing it into the wall. If you're going to be on your phone, you got to look up. But if you bump into me because you're staring at your phone and then you have attitude with me, no, ma'am, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And then this other couple there, welcome Teal Queen, had like, oh my gosh, they must have had like 5 or 6 or maybe 7 kids, and they were letting them run all over, spilling food, spilling drinks, crying, and I was just like, I just was praying, God, let me get home without being a Karen, please. Like, I just did not want to go off. And I was trying to be patient and considerate, but let me tell you, my patience were being tested to the ultimate. Yes, to the ultimate. Pokemon Go, well, they're doing something. They're Pokemon going all right. Welcome, Susie. Welcome, everyone. I'm so happy. You all make my day. I hope that each one of you know that you truly make my day when I go live and you join me here. It's a highlight of my day. I look forward to it. I love sharing this time with you. You guys are truly my tribe, and I love and appreciate each and every one of you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. Um, yeah, it does mean a lot. It really does. Yes, yes. Angela seeing what time to roll out. You out of here? Well, listen, thank you so much for joining, and please follow, and I hope you come back. I will keep announcing my lives, okay, Optimus? I appreciate you. Yes, yes, yes. Tap, 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 like, and follow. Thank you, Shelly. Tell them what's up. Tell them what's up. Yes. No, I do love it here. I really do. It's so great, and I have people who will reach out and tell me they're like, I love your honesty. I love your comedy. Um, and I appreciate that. I love TikTok. It's a great outlet. For me, it's amazing comic relief. It's a good distraction. Some days when you've just had, I work in healthcare and healthcare management in the year 2025, almost 2026. Needless to say, my job is very stressful. So sometimes I need TikTok to be my little levity, my little light in the day, some laughter. And oh yeah, get your call, Ange. So I do love TikTok for that, and I love making videos that I hope make somebody else smile. When I think, okay, their video made me smile, I hope mine will make somebody else smile. Welcome, Erica. So I love it. I love it. It's an amazing platform. TikTok Shop's amazing. I buy so much from them. They've been very good to me. Yes. I send Teresa a lot. So that's my baby sister, and I send her a ton. And it's funny because some of the stupidest stuff will make me just laugh hysterically. Welcome, Meg. And so sometimes I'll tell her, I'll send her one, and I'll be like, why did this just about make me wet myself? But yeah, it's great. It's an amazing platform, and it's a great place to find your people. Find people with shared interests, shared journeys. That's why I like to be open about my journey. Religious trauma, family trauma, coming out as gay late in life, rape and sexual abuse, domestic violence, all of that to share here because somebody else might be going through the same thing. Hi, Amber from Tennessee. Love me some Tennessee, girl. Love it there. Yes. Welcome, Karen. So I hope that, just by being myself and sharing my journey, if I can help one person, then it's all worth it. And a lot of people have asked me about all the different things that I've gone through. Would you ever go back? Amber, oh my gosh, Amy's friend. Oh, I am so glad. You have made my day, Amber. You have made my day. Thank you so much. Mwah. She is a gem. Love her. She's totally my spirit twin. But that's why I share on here, and I tell people I would never go back and change my path. I would never go back and change my journey because it's made me who I am today. And if I can use that to help someone else, then it's all worth it. Love you more, sugar. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, it's been so long. I have such amazing people in this group. I just want to tell you all, every one of you are so amazing. And you enrich my life so much. You really do. Welcome, Sherry. Listen, the comments are open. If you guys have anything you want to drop in the comments, a question, a comment, anything you want to ask me, totally an open book here. Anything you want to discuss, bring up, mention to the group, put it in there. Let's talk about it. Hi, Shirley. Welcome. Welcome. Yes, yes, and yes. So, a little bit about my wedding. I will tell you that, again, for those who Merry Christmas to you, Shirley. So, I'm getting married January 30th, and our wedding cake is going to be piano themed. So, my fiance and I both play piano, and so our cake will have piano keys and sheet music on it. I got our cake topper, which is a crown. We have a gold crown as our cake topper. So very excited. I got our cake knife today. We're starting to get things and getting ready, and it's very exciting. Thank you so much, Shirley. Welcome, Lizzie. So yes, it's Christmas and New Year's and then a wedding, and then we just are trucking right into 2026. It's hard to believe. This year went by so fast. I know I keep saying that, but it went by so fast. And so much happened in 1 year. But listen, welcome Cheryl and Nikki. Welcome. Welcome to everyone here. Listen, a big shout out to you all. You all are amazing, and I'm so grateful for every one of you that's in this live. Yes. Welcome, Ashley. May 2026 be your best year yet. Excited to see the wedding outfit. Girl, you know it's going to be something. Already know. And shoes and jewelry and my nails are going to be done to match my outfit. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Welcome, Ashley. Shelly, I think I disassociated through most of the year. Well, it's been a rough year. It has definitely been a rough year. I do have my outfit. Now, I will say I had one outfit that I ordered, and it was guaranteed to be here by January 16th. My wedding is the 30th. So this week I got notified that it would not reach me until February 4th. So I had to cancel that order. They did give me my money back, and I'm ordering another outfit and a different shoe to go with this outfit. So welcome, PGH Bill. Welcome, welcome. But it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited. And yes, we got welcome, Honeybee Goddess. Getting our cake ordered. I hired a photographer this week. The venue is set. I signed the contract for that on Tuesday. I was researching what all I have to do to change my name. Hearts to you, Honeybee Goddess. Let me drop the lip gloss. I ain't even got the lip gloss on. But hearts to everyone in here. Yeah, I'm just sitting here holding this. If Denise is in here, she'll love this. It is LA Colors Bubble Tea Lip Gloss that she loves. And this is my last one. My last one. But she loves it. And I'm trying to find her some to send to her. But it just has a really nice shine. Need to video the wedding. Yes, we're going to try. Welcome Tuesday. Yes, Denise, I'm looking for you too. I do love it. Welcome Tuesday. I know that's my last one. Welcome, Angie. Yes, happy Tuesday. It is Christmas week. And you know what? Regardless of whatever, welcome J Speed. whatever, regardless of whatever holiday you share, like it's the end of the year and it really is just a time of reflection. Like, what have I gone through and what did I accomplish this year? And then really zoning in and getting a goal mindset for the new year. I mentioned in my lives before, I'm not doing a New Year's resolution, but I am going to have a vision board. Like, what are things that I want to accomplish in the upcoming year? What are things that I want to do and to see? Where do I want to travel to? What are things I want to complete? You know, a big thing for me is to finish writing my book. That's a big goal for me, and traveling and things that I want to do for myself. You know, what are things that I want to do for me, and just setting that vision and getting that mindset for your year. And I feel like if you really get a good mindset going into the new year, then it's easier to stay on track than if you just go into the new year and miss and you're like, whatever will be, will be. Um, Shelly said, I've been planning my vision board. I'll work on it. Yes, me too. I have it all in my head and a little bit in my journal, but I need to really get it down and visual so I have it before me. And I'll probably do that a little bit over the holiday break and get my little vision board ready. But I'm excited, and it's a new year. It's a new, it's a time of new beginnings. I talked to a patient today in my clinic, and she's a sweet older lady. She's really sweet. I love her to pieces. She calls me just to chat at my clinic, but she called me today and we were talking. I mentioned something about my upcoming wedding, and she began to pray over me and my future husband and speaking positivity in me. And coming from an older generation, she's 78 years old. So to get that from that generation, that group, raised in the church, I was very happy, and she makes my heart glad every time we talk. We just have a great time, and she's a great person. But she called me today and she said, you have to go into the new year with a mindset of new beginnings. You can't drag all the old stuff from the previous year into your new year. And that really resonated with me. Like, yes, there are some things that I just have to leave in 2025 and not let it carry into my 26. And so I told her, I said, I really appreciated that for her sharing that, because I hadn't really thought about it like that, but it's so true. There's things that you just have to leave in this year, and new things you bring into your new year. Welcome, God favorite. It is good for everyone to think about. And yes, welcome, Dawn, and welcome everyone who's joining. But yeah, she said, you have to be really mindful when you go into a new year that it's a new beginning. You can't take some of the old baggage from the previous year. And I was like, wow, that's really, and I began to think too about the grief, because 24 and 25, those were years of major grief within our family. And so sometimes I begin to think about that today. Welcome, Kara and Cindy. And I thought, it's not about not carrying my grief into the new year, but changing the trajectory of my grieving, if that makes sense. Not taking my mourning and all of that into my new year, but changing my perspective. My parents are at peace, they're not suffering, and having that mindset, and not so much. Welcome, D-Rob. Not so much the mindset of the loss and the grief and the pain. And I will say I've had time to process a lot of that. Not to say that I fully through all of the stages of grief and all that. Welcome, Jamie. But I want to go into the new year with a mindset of not so much my loss, but their gain. I guess that's how I could put it. They're at peace for the first time. They're healthy. They're whole. They're rejoicing. They're welcome, Six, and welcome, Joy. Welcome, Ashley. So just changing your perspective for your new year. So I hope everybody's excited for a new year. I hope everyone has a great plan and a great vision for their new year, that they go into it with excitement, and not negativity. You have to really watch that negativity and watch the negativity in your circle. You know, if you really do have to be mindful of that. But comments, questions, anybody, drop it. Let's talk. And nobody's asked what's in the glass. I'm surprised. Yes, spring is a great time. Blossoming. It is not wine. No, it is not. What that is welcome new. I got Canada Dry cranberry flavor with a little Tito's. So it's vodka cranberry, but the cranberry is ginger ale. So cranberry, ginger ale, and vodka. Yes, so a little twist on a Tito's and cran, if you will. And my man went to go get us dinner, and we are having spicy seafood noodles for dinner, shrimp and scallops with Thai noodles and a very spicy seasoning. We got a bottle of wine for Christmas dinner. I did too. Welcome, Rainer. I bought wine yesterday when I went and bought all the stuff for my cookies, and I got that for Christmas. Welcome, Meek Man Moo. Welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining. You guys light up my life. Okay, you hear me? You hear me? You guys are thebomb.com, and I love and appreciate everyone that's in here. So like, share, and follow. Please follow me and join me week after week after week because I totally love this tribe of people. Yeah. Tanisha, you know why we love this lip gloss, Tanisha? Do you see that shine right there? That shine is legit. Okay? Listen. That shine is no joke. And LA Color does their thing. My eyeliner is LA Color too. But shout out to LA Color. If you want to send me something, please do. But yeah, they got it going on. Welcome, Les. Yes. I should have just bought it all out, Tanisha. When I hit gold was the first time, I should have just bought it all. And you know, I have that mindset sometimes. If I find something that I really like, I want to buy it all in case it runs out. And this is a situation where I wish I would have. I wish I would have bought it all. Welcome, TR Madhu. Welcome. And these nails, I cannot wait to get these redone. So these were my Miami vacation nails. Are they not make? They make the gloss. It's just hard to find. Yep. My vacation nails, I went to a different person who I did not use on the normal because it was a time issue in trying to get into my normal tech. But these, I've never worn French manicure before, but here they are. I don't like it. I've never had light nails, and I'm not a fan. Welcome, Hits Tracy. So I'm not a fan. And then he just did not do a good job. There are all kinds of issues with the color not meeting the edge. The nude color, certain parts are see-through. So, Juicy Fruits, welcome. Love the name. Juicy Fruit. So I can't wait to get my nails done. But for my wedding, my nails are going to be French manicure with black and silver. So my nails will be black and the French tip will be silver. That is the plan for my wedding nails as of now. I'm still looking up designs, but that is my plan. And I'm going to try to darken up this gray. And before I say I do, because your guy here is getting very white. You know. But welcome, Cambria Queen. Listen, few minutes left. Comments, questions. You all jump in there. Shout out. Say something. Say something. Oh, I love the gray. Don't change it. Okay. A lot of people say they really like the salt and pepper. My man loves the salt and pepper too. So maybe I just leave it. There's definitely more salt and pepper these days, but I might just leave it. Hey, Jathan. Welcome, welcome. What do y'all think? Leave it alone or darken it up? Welcome, Christine. Black and silver, it will look great. Oh yeah, true statement. Okay, listen. Okay, now you're talking. I have some new earrings that I will be putting in. Be you and leave it. All right, welcome, D. I probably will leave it. It's a lot of work to cover up anyways. And I have the color resistant gray. So the last time, it's probably been about 4 or 5 years. The last time I tried to color it, literally the color was gone in 2 days and all the gray came out. And I saw a color specialist and she told me you have color resistant gray. So I'll probably just leave it. I will probably just leave it. Yes, yes. Welcome, Drives, Dives, all right. If I'm butchering any of y'all's names, I'm really, really sorry. I don't mean to, but I am grateful that you're here. I thought Halloween was in October. Oh, so funny, Drives. Hey, welcome, Jaden. So funny, Drives. You got jokes. You do have jokes. Well, surprise, Halloween is all year long. All year long. Yes. Welcome, Jaden. For anybody who's in my live, you know Jaden is my favorite person that I follow. He is my TikTok. I'm just his #1 fan. He is just the most amazing individual. And so I just always like to give a shout out to him. Sabrina Gray, welcome. And Drives, Dives, Rides, what is it about you that makes you think it's Halloween? I mean, we're here amongst friends, so let's share. Welcome, Ash. What cracks me up are the keyboard warriors. You know, so years ago, it would get on my nerves. These days, it is the people behind a computer and a cell phone. And when you go look up their profiles, there's no pictures of them. And they sit behind a keyboard and they troll people's stuff and say things. And it's like, come on now. If you're gonna put yourself out there, I mean, at least be real. At least have a photo or two up. But, you know, in every Wizard of Oz, there's a cowardly lion. And they don't all get courage, if you know what I mean. Okay? So let that be a life lesson to everyone in here. Okay? Everyone in here. Yes. Telling me that my live's about to end. Listen. Welcome, Sharon. And Cam. So listen, my live is coming to an end. I host 1 hour on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. I hope that all of you come back and join me again. I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year and a Happy Hanukkah and a Happy Kwanzaa and whatever it is you celebrate. I truly, truly wish you the happiest of holidays. I do. I hope that your new year is full of adventure and full of greatness and positivity. And most importantly, that you go into the new year loving yourself. Okay? You got to go into this new year loving yourself more than anything. Okay? And listen, I'm telling you from my heart to yours. I do love all of you. I'm so grateful for each one of you that are here tonight. Truly, when I tell you, you guys make my day. Okay, you make my week, my month, my year. I'm so grateful for everyone who joins. I hope everyone just has a great evening, and you truly have the happiest of holidays. And keep liking, keep sharing, keep following. If there was something you wanted to ask and you didn't want to ask here, please send me a message. I always answer, and I love those. Even when they're private questions, I love to answer. And continue to follow, and let's meet up again soon, okay? Have a great night. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great night, everyone. Be safe and be kind. What a concept, right? Let's say be safe and be kind. I love you all. Happy holidays.